Jersey Central with Bert Barron on the new Talk Radio 1450 WCTC.
7:37, we're back on Jersey Central on the new Talk Radio 1450 WCTC, the voice of Central Jersey. Good morning to you. It's Bert. Great to have you with me here. We'll do some need-to-know things coming up a little bit later on in the show here this morning. And thanks so much for starting out your Monday with us. 31 and fair, mid to upper 40s today. We'll have some clouds. Your full forecast is coming up at 7:45. Another traffic update is on the way as well. My guest on the Jersey Central Newsmaker Hotline is starring in a show that is making its New Jersey premiere at the Bickford Theater in Morristown coming up this week. He's been on the show before when he was a member of the cast of Jersey Boys in New York City. But I'm real excited to welcome back actor and author Daniel Robert Sullivan back to WCTC. Daniel, good morning. It's Bert Barron. How are you?
Good morning, the voice. There he is. Nice to hear your voice again, my friend.
Thanks, my friend. Good to talk to you. And I can't help but remember the last time you were here, you had just written a book called Places, Please, and it kind of detailed your experiences of being in the show Jersey Boys in New York City. And we invited you to come to the studio. And you took the train to Jersey Avenue and then walked all the way the distance of Howe Lane. I said, I would have sent a car for you, Daniel, if I knew you were going to be walking so far from the train station that day.
You remember it well, and I still do that, my friend. Right now, with A Dog Story out at the Bickford Theater in New Jersey, I'm taking the train out to Morristown, and I'm trying to walk as much as I can. Everybody says I'm crazy, but it's only a couple miles. Come on, that's what we do.
All right, if you say so, I believe you. But talk about A Dog Story. This is the Jersey premiere of this show. Talk about this show, A Dog Story.
Sure is. This is a romantic comedy musical. It's a show for people who love musicals and people who like dogs. It premiered in New York last year, and this is the first regional production of the show. So we're doing it a little bit our way. We're doing it a little bit bigger. It's a quirky little story that tells about a guy who needs a wife. He desperately wants a wife, but he doesn't really know about love. He knows about superficial love. That's it. A dog teaches him how to really love. That's the story. It's charming. If you like dogs, come on down to the Bickford Theater in Morristown. We're having a great time doing it.
So a rom-com, as they call it nowadays, right? Romantic comedy. Right.
Exactly that. But with a twist, it's not your standard musical theater piece because everything standard these days is about the guy and the girl. Nope, we're about the guy and his dog. Gotcha.
Talk about your co-star, four-legged and two-legged. Talk about the co-stars in this show.
My goodness. We'll talk about the four-legged one. Let's just say when you work with animals, things happen. And we've got a charming little dog who, am I allowed to say it on the air, man? He peed on me for the first time yesterday.
Okay. Well, he was getting into character maybe, right?
Exactly. I think so. But come on. It's what you got to work with. So I went home and washed those clothes, and we're good now. But everybody, it's a small musical. That's the thing. It's four of us doing the show. Two guys, two girls, and everybody's wonderful. The cast is wonderful. We're having a nice time. But what's nice about it is this theater is so charming, and it's really an arts cultural center in Morristown. They're doing great work out there repeatedly, year after year, and so I'm honored to be a part of it. It's a small production, charming, intimate. You go there, you're right in our faces. We're singing right to you. Beautiful band. We've got an incredible sounding band. The music of the show is funny and romantic and just something we want people to come down and experience.
Very cool. History at this particular venue, Daniel? You've been on stage here before, right?
I sure have. It was many years ago, but that's what's so great and why I wanted to come back. This theater is kind of known for launching shows that are relatively new into the world. Many years ago, I did a play called Almost Maine. That was one of the first productions of that play done right there at the Bickford Theater, and it has since gone on to be one of the most produced plays in America. So we're hoping the same thing happens with A Dog Story. People will look back at the Bickford and say, well, they're the ones who launched the thing into America.
Yeah, the starting point. How great would that be for this show?
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
The show is called, it's called The Dog Story. My guest on the Jersey Central Newsmaker Hotline is actor and author Daniel Robert Sullivan, who is in the show. It will open this Thursday, a 7:30 performance, and run through April 22nd on stage at the very intimate and just a great place to see a live show, the Bickford Theater at the Morris Museum in Morristown. You can visit morrismuseum.org for the schedule, purchase tickets, get some more information. And the tagline of this show, Daniel, sometimes love has to lick you in the face. And boy, if we had a dime for every time we said that, right?
Exactly. It's the best tagline. It describes exactly what we're doing out there. A little bit lighthearted, a little bit romantic, a little bit fun.
Awesome. Getting back to your character for a second, does he have everything in life, Daniel, and just that love and that intimacy component is maybe the only thing that he's missing in his life?
Well, you know what it is? It's more superficial than that. They've written this great character where I'm a sort of a nervousy lawyer who believes that getting married is the key to being made partner at my law firm. So that's the gimmick of the show, is I believe I need to find a wife in order to get a promotion. That's not the reason to find a wife. We all know that. But it takes a dog to teach me that life lesson.
Terrific. Great concept.
Yeah.
I love the foundation of the story here, Daniel. This sounds like a lot of fun.
Exactly, it is. We're having a nice time. And I'm playing a nervousy guy again, which is very different than the last time I was with you, playing a cool cat in Jersey Boys. I've had to revisit my nervous and insecure roots.
Yeah, and I'm trying to remember, too, for the Jersey Boys stuff. Did you already know how to play an instrument going into that show, or did you have to learn for that, Daniel?
I did, thankfully. That was one of the things that got me into the show initially is, the Four Seasons were great instrumentalists. So I did play guitar. I do play guitar, and that helped me out.
Nice.
I don't get to play in A Dog Story, though, my current show. I don't get to play any instruments in that, but we have, as I say, we got a great live band kicking, so they wouldn't want me playing anyway.
Gotcha. Well, this will be a lot of fun at the Bickford Theater in Morristown. Again, get tickets and information at morrismuseum.org. And do not miss A Dog Story. It is the New Jersey premiere of the show, April 12th through April 22nd at the Bickford Theater in Morristown. And it stars my guest right now, Daniel Robert Sullivan, who is back with us this morning. Good to catch up with you, my friend, and continued success, and enjoy this show here. And if I don't catch one of the performances, I'm sure we'll talk again very soon, all right?
I do hope so, Bert. Thanks for having me on.
Anytime. Thank you very much. All right, Daniel Robert Sullivan, my